got one of the brand new Chrome trailers. What's that now? 4 we've got now. Looking pretty good. There's a scratch on it already though. Right, it's looking pretty busy this morning. Guy next to me is getting ready to go. 2 sets of lights flashing over there. This one here. Even the third party company's got his indicators flashing. Everyone's doing their daily checks. Well, I'm all sorted and good to go. So let's steady. Let's get going. Say goodbye to me geezer that's waving and get out of here before there's a mass exodus of people. So anyway, how rude of me. Hello and welcome. Good morning. It's been a while, but you wouldn't have noticed that. It is what? End of March. And the last video was Munich, Germany, end of November, beginning of December, so yeah, it's been a while. There has been other stuff happening, mostly the Netherlands. I did have quite a little interesting job in December, doing some ADR work, because the liquid helium can't be carried on a passenger carrying ferry, so the Channel ferry was out of the question. I ended up to take the freighter from Tilbury to Zeebrugge, which was different stamps in the old passport, and I'm now off on a very big special job, but more about that once we get closer to London, because that's our first collection point for today. I'll see you once we're a bit closer, or on the A40. It's been a fair while since a big trip. It was what, August 21 that I went to Greece. I haven't done a big trip like that since. This is pretty much roughly the same to start with. You know, head all the way down to Athens, and then instead of turning right and going to Crete, we're going to carry straight on this time and head towards Cyprus. Before I can start heading down towards Cyprus, I need to get the gear. So there's a couple of collections this morning. This first one in Park Royal, London, and then down to our good old friends at Goudurst. I will gently cruise my way through this traffic and get loaded at this first base, and then we'll head down to Goudurst. We are nearly there. I've just come up a really bizarre road. There's a sign that's got no motorbikes. Cars, trucks and everything else can come up here, but motorbikes are banned for some reason, I don't know why. So it should be this building here, but where do I back into to load up? I assume those shutters there are the ones. Quick peek down this way. No, definitely not there. Cool. Turn it round then, and we'll reverse back onto the old shutter. Is that far enough? I think I've got enough clearance there. Let's get round there. Doom. Good, no one coming. We're facing the right way to get out at least now. Gotta be fairly precise here, because where I'd want to stick my cap, this van's right here. Turned it in a bit too good and over to the left too far. But I don't have a huge amount of room to play with. That'll do there. There's room to get vehicles through that gap so you can get out. Yeah, all done. load up, and then head down to Goudhurst. Send a message to the boss, say that's done, and whilst it's fairly cool outside, it is warm in the cab. The truck's set up as we like it. Off we go. I think we're going to be quite a while at the other place. They don't have a forklift here or any lifting equipment to stack all the cases. So everything's got to come off at the other place, and then they've got to restack it all their end and then put their own gear on. It's going to be a fair while getting loaded, I think, this afternoon. Back to the A40, on the M25, round, down the A21, and then Goudhurst is on the left somewhere, I do believe. Oh, London. Not much longer, and then traffic will be a thing of the past. There's the A40 over there now. Just got to go round the block if I can. Move some cones out of the way. That Royal Mail's in the way here. Come on then, Goudhurst. Give us your worst. What have you got today? 30th of the 3rd for one day. Just inside, good. That could have been a problem. The roadworks. Delivery vehicles are not here this time, so that makes that a little bit easier on this section at least. On the way out, I might go that way. I had a look on Google. The first bit looks a bit tight through the woods, but once you get through that, it opens up and it looks alright. And then it puts you up at the top of the hill, so you don't have to faff about trying to get around that S-bend, a bit like I did last time. I feel your pain. Been there, done that. Looks like our entrance. I've cut it back from last year then. It was looking quite overgrown. You're going to have to reverse. Definitely. Someone was very impatient. Around onto the bay, and then I think we're done. For however long it takes to fill. It must be quite a bit. Carne says it's 20 tonnes I'm going to have on here, and what was put on earlier, no more, about 3 or 4.
Hold it there, that'll do for a minute.
Okay. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. After several hours, I'm eventually packed to the rafters. I am very massively packed indeed. Just currently waiting for this van behind me to move out the way. So I have a bit of a safety margin, so I'm not going to damage anything. And then we'll get going on the road. The guys printed me off a map, so I know where I'm going now. There's two separate places. Just the far side of Paphos, which means driving right through the middle of town, which could be interesting. I don't know, we'll see once we get there. And then I'm down there for a couple of weeks, by the sounds of it, in a hotel somewhere. No traffic. Good, good. Missed that sign just about. But make our way back to Goodhurst, take that left-hand turn, head towards Maidstone. Fill up with diesel because the first hiccup of the trip has appeared, and that the French at the minute are on strike. The ferries have been in a bit of chaos the last few weeks, and apparently they are again today. So the plan has changed. I'm not taking the ferry, I'm taking the train. So yeah, as soon as it started loading, the guy was like, "Make sure you pack it to the rafters." He's telling the crew, like, pack it as tight as you possibly can. I literally am full floor to ceiling, wall front to back pretty much. So I don't want to send a second truck to Cyprus. It's cost me this much already. And it was like, yeah, so that was quite a lot of money. So I'm very full, very heavy, and I've got to be over 30 tonnes surely. 32, 33, 35 perhaps. This is the left turn I want. We'll give this a go. And there we go, back to the main road. Cool. And we skipped out the nasty ass bend. Lovely. It's so nice. Clocks have just gone forward. Was it yesterday? Was it? Yeah, yesterday they went forward. So it's light in the evenings once again. Should have gone left. Oh well. It was 50-50 and I went right. We're in! And I got scanned again. Couldn't believe it. I was following all the trucks through, just going straight in. They held me at the gate for ages and ages and sent me around to the scanner. Again. Is that us here then, is it? Okay, cool. Hooray! After many hours, we're finally getting on a train. I don't think I'm going to get much further than customs tonight, which is a shame. I was hoping to get a couple of hours down the road, but there we go. Oh, my favourite part of the whole journey. Now, I have been told by someone who supposedly works here, despite it looking massive, this platform is no bigger than the one in the middle. Bit of an inconvenient place, but there we go. Oh dear, dear, dear. They're already off and away. Pretty close to the front. Fourth one from the front. Having never done customs before. The rail, I don't know if you can actually stay in there or not, so it might be safer to go in the other way, or go in the truck park even. 1, 2, 3, 4th exit for the parking, and the exit brings us back out to this roundabout and we can do customs in the morning. Parking this way. According to the website that I quickly looked up, it works off of the toll box. 9 hours, €24.80. Cool. There we go. Cool. So it's a little bit more faff having to do customs in the morning, but since all it is a drive day tomorrow, my 10 hours will hit a lot faster than my 15 hours of working, so I can afford to faff about in the morning. There's a space, this will do, if I can get round the back of this truck, that is. We're in. Cool. Stay of the night then. Right, that's one of the difficult bits over with. Was it now a couple of cruisy days down to Ancona on the boat, and then 3 or 4 cruisy days until Lavrio. And then I'm in the unknown then, so I've got no idea what I'm doing once I get to Lavrio port. And there's a few extra steps involved than you would typically think for being in the EU. Cover those points once I'm closer to there, which is another few days yet. So I'll see you in the morning. Morning. I'm glad those trucks have gone up front, because I was having a walk around here last night. And this place is effectively a dead end. You can drive in, but you can't get out because trucks park right up against the fence and up at the front bit as well. So the only way to get out would have been to reverse, but and as you can see, I couldn't go backwards either. So luckily everything up front is gone now, so I can get out. I don't know if I explained that very well, but yeah, this is the way out, so all them trucks in front of me would have been preventing me to get out. Pay me toll tag, and then we can go around and do customs. This is where it should be. There we go. Cool. You beeped. Let's go. Alkaline. Been a long time since I did work for them. Alright, Orange Line Customs. This way. That's the guy trying to reverse the old trot. You've gone the wrong way. You wanted to go left and not right. Centradon, Civip. Well, I don't know where this is taking us, but it's a bit of a weird setup. Over to there, is it? Okay. I didn't know this little bit existed around here. No parking here. Okay, so maybe I did the right thing then. Just staying over the other side. Cool. Right, what do I need? Just you two. The list and the carne. The carne is already filled out, ready to go. Cool. That is everything done carne side. So we're officially in Europe now. So that is done with. Don't need that again. Have a drink and then we'll be on our way down to was it Mont Blanc? So more than likely won't get there today because I didn't get there last time. I'll just see how far I can get in 10 hours. And that's about it really. Drive and keep driving. A few more hoops to jump through than Calais. But still a lot faster than what the UK can do most of the time. Boulogne, Rouen, Paris, no. Paris, Calais, Lille, Reims, that's what we want. On the motorway, just got to get her up to speed, which takes a while because I'm heavy. Other than that, keep an eye out for, what was it, 826? There we go. St. Omer, Reims, Paris, A26. Follow those signs and then pick up signs for Lyon. Just keep heading towards there until you see the A40 and peel off and start heading up towards Mont Blanc. I forgot to say that on that parking at the rail you've got free Wi-Fi. There's a shop, toilets, showers, the lot. Keep you nice and comfy. More than what you get at Calais. Plus you can access it from the motorway as well if you just want to park there and not get the train. Unlike at Calais where you'd have to be getting on the ferry or just getting off of it. I keep seeing a lot of trucks without any of the angle water stickers. Even sometimes the unit doesn't have any. Which has reminded me, because I'm so used to them just being there. This is a brand new trailer on its first trip to Europe. I don't think it's got any of the stickers on. Barriers there this time to stop people driving into that one, so that truck driver shouldn't be able to make the mistake he did last time. It's a bit busier than it was the other day as well, or last time. There's a free space, we'll have this one. Cool, that'll do. Right. I'll check my stickers, but I can't see any. No, so I'll grab some stickers and I'll stick them on. That's the surface, all nice and clean. I'm also missing a UK sticker, but I couldn't get to that because the office is locked at the weekend, so I'll have to do that later. I'll pop to the office and get a UK sticker for the return leg. Hashtag subtle hint for what's happening later in the video. Yeah, I was supposed to have a different trailer to this one that had all the stickers on it, but that picked up a nail in the tyre over the weekend. So rather than pay the premium cost of getting out someone at the weekend, we'll just we'll save it till Monday, take this trailer instead. It works, but I just need to put the stickers on now. There we go, all nicely lined up. Right along the edge of there. Perfect. It's starting to get quite busy back there. But let's push on. Another 3.5 hour stint. And final stop, and that leaves us about 3 hours to do later, 3 1/4. And at some point, because I'm going to Greece, I need to find a cash machine, get some cash out. There's an American style truck over there. Well, I'm on 45 minutes, so let's see if we can catch him up. There he goes. Where's he got to? He's disappeared out of sight. Okay. We'll see if we can catch him. But I'm not sure. I'd have thought a truck that long would have been too long for EU roads, like length limits and all that. But it's apparently running somehow. You have quite a meaty sounding engine on it, open stacks, is it they call it? Anyway, 3 hours left. Let's see how far we can get down the road. I imagine somewhere similar to last time, since I set off from Calais before. We must be getting near the Alps. The climbing has started. The engine's pulling hard. As for the tanker, we went past a couple of motorway interchanges and it seems to have disappeared. I haven't seen him after the first, definitely not after the second one. Must have peeled off and gone somewhere else. Unfortunately, I tried to catch him, couldn't make it. Oh well. But I'm pulling here. This next services is half an hour away, and I've got 33 minutes left. Trucks to the right. I thought that was one of ours then. What's he doing down here? Different company. Like the sound of transfer, whoever they are. Go back a little bit further. That will do me for today. Cool. There's another one across the way there. They've got French number plates, so it must be a French company. 510 miles. Clock off. Have 9 hours, and then see if we can make it to Ancona tomorrow. What is today, according to my planner? Today's a travel day. Cool. Morning. According to Google, it's 750 kilometres, or 59 kilometres to Ancona. Divide that by 90, and that's just shy of 8 3/4 hours of driving. Assuming the tunnel is smooth and nice, it should be doable in theory. Got me a payment card for the tunnel. I said last time I didn't know where this came from. I have since found out the company has to apply for this, and it also gets you a little bit of a discount, something like 10% off the cost of a crossing. This is a new truck, so I don't have any emission stickers, so I've got my registration document out just in case they ask for it. Other than that, I've just clocked on, so I will get on with it and do my checks, make sure everything is good, and we'll get on the road. It is early in the morning. Try and beat the traffic up to the tunnel, give me the best chance. If I can get round there, yes I can. Now I'm leaving early now to beat the traffic for one thing, but I also want to try and get to Ancona tonight, because the temperature, being earlier in the year, is a lot more reasonable than it was when I last was down there. It was like high 30s and scorching hot. And I don't have a huge amount of time down there like I did last time. So I want to get down there if I can, then it gives me an evening, maybe early tomorrow morning, have a look around Ancona, see what it looks like. Since I've been down there 20 million times but never actually looked anywhere outside of the port. This is the Mont Blanc Tunnel control regulation point, and it's taken me just under an hour to get here. So I must have made it way further up the road than I did last time. Because I remember it taking forever last time. It took like a good 2-3 hours just to get here, let alone the old tunnel. That's annoying. I was hoping to drive up to Mont Blanc in the daylight. But I've got here so quickly, it's still going to be dark once I get out the other side even. I was hoping to get some nice pictures. I don't think that's going to happen now. Fridge section is empty. Let's see. Look at that. No waiting, no nothing. Straight on we go. It must be quiet in the tunnel because they only let a certain number of trucks through at a time. Look at that. I've got a huge section of the tunnel all to myself. Car or something way off in the distance slowly coming this way. Still nothing behind me that I can see. It's amazing how quick you can get through the tunnel when there's no traffic. Just run at 70 kilometers an hour the whole time. Pull over here quickly so I can type in that I've crossed the border. Take a token picture just in case. And then carry on our way. I don't know if that's smoke or steam, but there's a lot of it and we're slowly getting closer to it. And now we're away from the mountains. The weather is actually quite nice as well. Got a quick look, I saw a brief speck of orange. I think it's something big is on fire. Yeah, you can see lots of flames. It's like a big warehouse or something's on fire. Some sort of industrial estate just outside of Navarra. West. Somewhere up that way. A big warehouse is on fire. That go box produces an ungodly squeak when you're in Italy. What's causing the problem. They need to redesign this junction, get a lot better flow going. I mean, you can honk your horn all day, it's not going to ease the traffic situation. It's a poorly designed junction. So take the left and then we take the right, which everybody seems to want. I believe we take the next left again. Here's the last services before my junction. I had in mind, if I've got at least 30 minutes, I should be alright. Currently, 41 minutes remaining. So I reckon I've just about got enough time to make it a little bit of a cushion. full speed road, which is good. That eats about half the distance at full speed. That's good. It's after the next junction that we kind of enter town, and it slows down a bit. Things are looking good. Traffic seems to be quiet, that's good. I can make progress pretty quickly. We're up to 70 k's an hour along here, very nice. These bridge joints are in perfect condition. Can you tell? Easy, loads of time. Parking is just up in front. Check-in before boarding. 1100 metres. Well, I know where check-in is, that's not a problem. Tickets. Check-in to the left. Imbarco to the right. Neither for me, because my ferry isn't until tomorrow. There's a few buses there ready to go. Is there a space on the fence line anywhere so that I can get Wi-Fi? Oh, there is loads, look. Boosh! Oh, lovely. Loads of time remaining. Loads of time. It was never in doubt. Oh, this pen's nearly run out. I've managed to use an entire pen from start to finish. That rarest of achievements. And I think it is finally dying. So what have I got to do? Turn the lights off. Pop into town, buy a couple of bits from the supermarket, so I'm good for tomorrow. Have a walk around town. I think that's about it. So trucks are parked behind that building. You come out there, round the port, off out the back, and the supermarket's out the back there somewhere. Surprise, surprise, the ferry is running late. I don't think I've ever known a day when it doesn't.